As a longtime professional dancer, one of the questions I hear most often from non-dancers is, why are ballroom dancers so beautiful? And I'm no psychologist, but I got some opinions. Here it goes. Okay, first of all, true story. I was at a local shopping mall, and there was a woman walking in the distance in front of me. And the men's heads were like snapping to attention as she walked by, and her high heels were clicking. Just from behind, you could tell she was, fit and energetic. And when she turned around, I realized this was a local ballroom dancer, just a social dancer who was in her late 70s. And I'm telling you guys, there were men in their 20s and 30s, heads a snapping. And so there is no such thing as truly a worldwide standard of beauty, okay? It does not exist. In different cultures, people value different face shapes, different body shapes, different skin colors. But I can tell you this, as human beings, we are all worldwide genetically attracted to healthy people, okay? And there's a number of reasons for this, okay? But first of all, we assess this subconsciously, even if you don't have like a conscious bias of, I prefer to surround myself with healthy people. Odds are you're probably a little more attracted to more healthy people. Maybe you just don't realize it. How do we assess this? Well, certainly muscle mass, body proportions. I don't know this for a fact, but if memory serves me correctly, pretty much globally, although body size, idealization is quite different, there is somewhat of a golden ratio of that, like 36, 24, 36 does not have to be those measurements. Could be a wider version, could be a smaller version, but this triangular shape for the masculine body. The exact way that is idealized looks different, but as a whole, that is indicative of a healthy human being, okay? And guys, we as ballroom dancers, I got news for you. We are healthier statistically, both mentally and physically compared to the rest of the population, okay? We are exercising more than your average Joe. We are not sitting at home on our tuchuses all day, eating Twinkies and watching TV shows. Even if many of us don't deliberately follow macros and a special diet, you know what? We're busy hoofing it on the floor. We do not have time to sit at home and eat McDonald's all day because we're dancing. Okay. Now, another visual cue to beauty is, of course, your skin. Okay. And straight up, guys, I've said this in other videos in terms of competitive strategy, but makeup is the great equalizer from a distance, okay? And ballroom dancers tend to be a little more over the top than the general population, okay? So, and honestly, guys, this includes men. I do see men out there on the comp floor wearing cosmetics. It is absolutely socially acceptable on the comp floor. And in my opinion, often it does show a little bit better in those crazy bright, show lights. There's certainly a showmanship reason behind that as well. I get to in other videos, okay? Now, something that is less talked about, but in my opinion, supersedes even these other assessments of health, is we evaluate how people move, okay? Are they balanced? Are they strong? Are they flexible? Are they coordinated? These are huge indicators of a healthy human being, regardless of age, okay? Think about it. Just genetically, DNA speaking. A pack of wolves hunting deer in the wilderness. They are visually assessing the herd. They are immediately cued into the weakest herd members, so to speak. And guess what? That's who they're going after. They are not going after the fastest, most muscular, coordinated ones at the head of the pack. I promise you that, my friend, or they'd starve to death, okay? Now think about it in terms of human being. Okay, so first of all, obviously health is just a natural propagation of the species. You're more likely to stay alive and have children if you're healthy. But you know what? Even if you're a single caveman, you don't want to choose a life partner or even really tribe mates that are going to be a burden and you got to carry them around on a cot, right? We are going to be genetically disposed, to surrounding ourselves with people that are healthy. That is to our benefit. I want someone hunting and gathering, when I'm out fishing or whatever, or building a house. We're tribal, we're social by nature. At least most of us are as primates. Okay. And if you raise children, certainly you want someone that's going to live into old age, ideally grandparenthood, because they will be supporting your future generation, right? And so movement is an absolute innate instinct. We key into that. And of course, ballroom dancers, compared to most people, painting with a broad brush, have certainly got that under control compared to the population. And not only that, we can do it in coordination in response to another body in close contact. So it does definitely speak to people's soul, so to speak, when they see you. And when we watch a couple dance, friends, it is beautiful. Regardless of how much you hate your own dancing, I guarantee there are people out there experiencing pleasure and enjoying seeing beauty when they see you ballroom dance, okay? And just subconsciously are making very positive assumptions about you, including your health, which are actually somewhat legitimately based too, because I've shared in previous videos, like actual empirical scientific studies on the physical and emotional mental health benefits of dance sport and even just social dancing, okay? So if we have any, psychologists, anthropologists, sociologists out there, or you just want to share your personal observations, I am sharing, these are ultimately opinions, but I think I pretty much am spot on here. That's my feeling on why people just assume all ballroom dancers are so beautiful, and that's how they visualize you as a ballroom dancer. So anyway, I hope you found that topic to be interesting. And I look forward to seeing you first thing tomorrow morning for some more things ballroom dance, guys. Thanks for joining me. Have an awesome day. Toodles.